Hi, guys. Welcome to Feel with Purpose.
This is our first episode, so that's really exciting.
Yes, it is. We finally did it after all the months of preparation to finally get this far where all our equipment's set up, everything's ready to go.
Yeah, it's a very exciting time, and we're very excited to, to partner with you guys, to work with you guys, and just really just make this
Experience.
purposeful.
Yes.
It needs to be purposeful, and I think that's why we started it. We wanted to have a space where we could reflect, we could learn, we could teach, we can talk about vulnerable things, be vulnerable with each other, with you guys.
Yes, absolutely. And I think the biggest part of this whole thing is to be able to understand yourself, your feelings, whether that be through information that we're talking about or other people's stories that we're talking about. But it's really to understand what you feel and how those feelings play a role in your everyday life. Each one of your feelings has a purpose, and they're a way to be able to understand yourself, your environment, your relationships. And we're here to start to talk about them in more detail and get you guys into our world.
Absolutely. So what you're saying is we're trying to feel with purpose.
Yes, exactly.
We're trying to feel with purpose with you guys. So I think this is going to be a really exciting journey, and I'm really happy we decided to do this. And I mean, I think it was a long time coming,
Years.
maybe not a podcast specifically, but something that we wanted to do together because, we've been friends for over 20 years, best friends for over 20 years. It's so kind of fell into place because we both chose similar career paths, and, we're both therapists, so that's cool. And then I think over the years, we just learned so much with our clients, with our studies, with everything. And I think it's time to share all those things.
Absolutely. And have some fun conversations. I feel like the biggest thing about this for me is we always have these conversations when we see each other. This is what we're talking about. And I always feel like it's so interesting. I might be biased, but we have perspectives, we have experiences, and the knowledge that we have specifically through psychology, through therapy, I think would be really interesting for other people to hear about it, be a part of it, and hopefully get something out of this and improve their lives.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm excited.
Me too.
This is going to be really fun.
We got topics coming for you, like languages of love. We got different type of relationship situations. What are feelings like anxiety or depression, different circumstances, different examples, ways how to be able to fix those things or how to make your life better.
Tips and tricks of all of those things. Absolutely. So we're definitely going to delve into some really deep conversations, I feel like. And sometimes we won't. I think that's okay too. I want to have fun with this as well.
Right, exactly. It's not strictly educational. We're going to tell you stuff we learned in therapy school.
Yeah.
That's not how that's going to go. I think it's about having fun, right? It's about having fun, but because we come with it from a certain perspective, from certain experiences, educationally and otherwise.
Backgrounds, everything, yeah. We both grew up outside of this country, so I think that perspective in itself is really important in certain cases.
Yeah, for sure. We met when we moved here, right? So we were young. I think it was after the summer after third grade?
Yeah, so what does that make us, like
9-10 years old, I think?
10 maybe? Yeah, something like that.
So at this point, we've been here for quite some time, and we met when we first moved here. So we were each other's first friends in a country that we've been to for the first time, which is pretty significant. I think that creates a bond between us that's a little different. But also we saw each other in all the little segments of life.
Yes, all of the stages, all of the things we accomplished, all of the challenges. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We saw each other through each one of those things, which is really important, to be able to see that and actually be present during those times and really know the person.
I think my favorite part about that is I can trust you to call me out. I think that's my most favorite part, because if I know I come to you and I go, oh my God, this happened, yada, 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 you're going to either go, oh my God, and, or you'll be like, dude, whose fault is that?
Yeah. And you're like,
yep. Yeah,
okay, I guess,
Right.
Yeah,
Because you know me through and through. You know what I've been through. You've seen me in low moments, in exciting high moments, and vice versa. So it's nice to be able to have a genuine conversation with somebody who knows your history so well, because you can't really hide from that.
Yeah, and there's always, of course, that level of comfortability. We're comfortable with each other. We don't even need to have any of these deep conversations. We could literally hang out and just hang out. We don't even need to really talk,
True. Yeah,
which is great. I think a lot of people are afraid of that silence with, like, oh my gosh, I should fill the space. I don't feel like that with you at all.
Agreed.
I don't think I've ever felt like that with you.
Yeah, there's no pressure. But also we've had experiences that are, so exciting in nature when we were growing up. All the times that we've literally spent sun up to sundown outside.
Absolutely.
All day. And we found something to do and we never got bored of each other. And
yeah, remember our rollerblading days?
we never got out of those things.
We never got out of them. We never did, literally, until it was dark and we had to go home.
Right.
Like we were just on them all the time. And it was so much fun.
Right. Exploring places and having a good time. And I mean, just the amount of experiences that I think are with that, right? The first boyfriends, right?
First breakups.
Right, exactly.
Those hurtful moments for sure.
Graduations, high school, the next one, the next one. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly. Even just the intricacies of elementary school. I mean, there was so much going on. And of course, none of it is relevant at this point, but it was for us then.
Right, exactly.
We stood by each other and I don't know. It's easier when you have a good friend, that you can like just be yourself with and, just really relate to. And I mean, even just, how sometimes I'm thinking about something and we're not together. I'm thinking about something and then you like text me about it in the next 5 minutes or something. I'm like, dude, I was just thinking about this.
That's awesome. I actually really enjoy that feature of our friendship.
Or like, if you're like, oh man, I haven't talked to her in a few days. I should text her. And then I'm texting you, right?
Exactly.
You pick up your phone and you see my name.
I'm like, what
really?
is going on?
I'm like, hey girl, how you doing?
That's exactly what I was going to text. What are you up to? What's going on?
Exactly. How are you? Exactly. So I think it's really fun. We have this connection.
When you were about to explain that, you had this laugh, and my first thought is, oh my God, what is she going to say right now? Like, is it going to be something embarrassing? Because if it's happened to me, you know about it. So This is why there's going to be some unexpected moments in the show where I don't know what you're going to throw my way, but you know what? I'm gonna accept it and I'm gonna take it and it's gonna be okay.
You're gonna roll with it, is what you're saying. You're like, damn, you shouldn't have said that, but that's okay.
That's okay. It's out there now. It's happening.
Absolutely. So I think, I don't know, just like my face is hurting from smiling so much because I think this is gonna be a really fun journey.
Exactly.
And I'm really excited to do it.
Yeah, same. I mean, we have been talking about this for so long. And now it's actually happening, and it took us months to get here, but we're finally here. We're ready.
Yeah.
We're going to launch this thing and see what happens. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm having such an awesome time. I love hanging out with you. I love you. You're my homie for life, dude.
Absolutely. I completely agree. Even when we first brought this idea up, you're like, yeah, we're going to spend so much time together. Absolutely, So I think it's really cool.
Because, I mean, we'd be hanging out anyway. But this is an activity to do that I think would be fun.
Purposeful.
Oh, yes.
Purposeful, guys.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, this is going to be really good.
That's awesome. Looking forward to posting stuff for you guys, hearing your feedback.
Yeah, your feedback is really important to us. We want to hear from you guys. We want you to, include some topics you'd want to hear about, ask questions. I mean, all of the things. We would love to hear from you guys. So, and of course, rate us on all of our platforms. And
tune in.
We're going to post episodes every week.
Yeah, that's what we're shooting for. I mean, if there's demand and if we can make the time, we'll obviously make more stuff. And I think we're also not keeping ourselves limited to anything, not just, we're going to do this podcast about mental health.
Right.
No, it's kind of a thing that we're going to do together. And if you guys enjoy it and you want to participate, we'd love that. We'd absolutely
Absolutely.
love that.
Absolutely.